So I just kind of wanted to give a basic overview of what the thought is for this book study. Essentially, the idea is that you'll have the chapters read before the dates, and then that week is kind of for discussion. I'd like to kind of just practice different discussion forums. So, for example, I'm going to try Stormboard this first week. You have to create an account when you click on here. But Stormboard, I've used it in some conference situations. It's actually pretty cool. It's much like Padlet, where it's kind of a free form tool, but it does have these templates. So, for example, I can go through here. You can zoom in on different parts, and so like for chapters 1 and 2, it'd be kind of fun if we all did, things I think I know. It's kind of like a KWL, right? Except for a little bit more interactive, and so we can go through and I can zoom in on specific sections. I can go through and I can make a note, or I can even do a sketch. I can insert an image, so if you have like maybe you took a screenshot of the text, you could do that. Index card, kind of like a list. You can insert a file if you, well, okay, it's for the free, doesn't allow files, but okay. Anyway, so you go through and you can type in text, and then once you've done that, you can actually move it around. So for example, if somebody else has a comment that you like, you can kind of start to group these together, which is kind of neat. And the idea is that we'll all kind of be working on this throughout that first week. And then I would propose maybe on like the weekend or something, we kind of have like a live Twitter chat to kind of, or Facebook as well, right? But just be kind of fun to kind of get different ideas about what people have learned and maybe, expand upon the research. One thing that we did in an earlier version of this book study is we tried to actually link the research that's mentioned in the book. It's kind of interesting to see like, the research behind the book like that. So what we did the first time was we took these quotes. I think it'd be kind of fun to keep doing it, but the focus right now is more discussion, kind of more this kind of a class discussion deal. And then also what you could do is, so I'll be the moderator for this first week, but I'd like somebody to take your own week if you can, and kind of be the person that's posting to the Facebook group and saying, hey guys, let's read it. Taking charge maybe even of the discussion forum. So like I definitely want to try Google Spaces at some point for a discussion forum. We can just try different things, or we can figure out which works best. We can just do a Google Doc, whatever. But feel free to join. Join it any week. If you miss a week, don't worry. Just come back on those chapters, right? So there's about 150 people in the Facebook group now, and it doesn't matter how many people we have. If it gets too crazy, if 150 people really are commenting on this thing, then we can always, split it up into, Pacific or East Coast or international or whatever different kind of discussion forums. But for right now, I feel like a lot of times what you can do too is you can kind of, respond to somebody else's. And so I think that we wouldn't have 150 things. We'd have maybe 20 things, and we'd have maybe comments underneath each of those 20 things to kind of capture everybody's thoughts. So if you have any questions, let me know. And looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun.